6 tips for parents with childless friends. Having children changes your entire life. Every aspect is altered, and your whole world is now focused on these little ones. Of course, that doesn't mean we stop caring about friends. It also doesn't mean we only hang out with other parents. But it does mean that as parents, we may act a bit differently, have slightly different priorities, and other things to take into consideration before hanging out with our childless friends. If you have children, then you are likely aware of how much time, energy, and money it takes to raise them properly. It's not easy being responsible for another life, and even with all that responsibility, it is still possible to have fun. Being a parent is all about making sacrifices, but it shouldn't stop you from staying in touch with old friends or making new ones. The truth is, parents want to spend time with all our friends, really we do. But we don't always have the time or the means to do so. And yes, we may have changed a bit. It's the nature of becoming a parent. My life as a mom is no longer all about me and what I want. I have others to consider. These changes not only impact how we view the world, but also how we react to it. These are 6 tips to still maintain friendships with childless friends. Tip 1. Prioritize your friendships the way you prioritize your marriage or relationship. In my experience, one part of maintaining friendships is that you have to keep doing things that make you feel like yourself. Prioritize friends' time whenever you can and spend time doing the things that brought you together in the first place. Father time never waits for anybody, so as for good friendships, you can't just pause the friendship for 13 years and press play so it continues. We have to appreciate our old childless friends. Tip 2. Don't lose sight of who you were before kids. As parents, we're having to deal with a whole other world of issues. While you may start to think you have less in common now, don't. You still have to connect with friends over all the same interests that brought you together in the first place. You're still the same person, with just a few tweaks here and there. The same caring friend as before, with a few more obligations to attend to. Your priorities may have altered a bit, but you still love your childless friends. Please subscribe to my channel to help us grow as a community. Tip 3. It's not all or nothing with friendships. Maybe there's not going to be time anymore for 18 rounds of golf every weekend or a trip to Paris. This doesn't have to mean it's over, though. The relationship can change and become new. Maybe it becomes breakfast together before work once a month or FaceTime every couple of weeks. The important thing is letting your childless friends still be a part of your life. Tip 4. Insist to be invited. Even though you might not be as flexible as you used to be, you still want to be part of the group chat. It's a matter of principles as friends. I want to be invited. I might not stay as long as them, but I'll be there. Tip 5. Sharing is caring. Most of our childless friends are really curious to know how it feels to be parents. Some questions remind us of ourselves, that's why it should be a pleasure for us to answer them. Some also are planning to have their own families, and we should always be there for them whenever they need advice. Tip 6. We are family. At a point of time, friends become family. The memories, either good or bad, the time spent, will never come back. Finding a new friend as an adult is not easy. That's why we have to appreciate all our old friends, either with children or childless. But hopefully, even with the mommy brain and fatherly tendencies, our friends don't find us boring. We're still the same people, with just a few tweaks here and there. The same caring friend as before, with a few more obligations to attend to. Our priorities may have altered a bit, but we still love you. And we love hanging out together. We may not see each other as often, but we're still friends. Please subscribe to my channel to help us grow as a community.